everyone, this is again at World Cup of Indoor Skydiving on GoAirborne, Macau 2024, and please state your name and tell us which discipline you are competing in and which country you represent.
All right, so I'm Daphne, I'm from Israel, I represent Israel. I currently live in Germany though, and I'm doing freestyle open category.
Great. How did you get started in indoor skydiving?
All my life I just wanted to fly. Then I got a tandem jump as a present, and the moment I did this tandem I knew that this is my destiny. So I started skydiving, and through skydiving I became familiar for tunnel flying. So the moment they opened one tunnel in Israel, I just knew that I had to work there, and that's how I started in indoor.
Cool. What motivates you to participate in the championship?
Well, I've always been a competitive person. I was competing in gymnastics, and freestyle is like a gymnastics, so it reminds me my past, and I also really motivated to show the world what I do the things a little bit different, more artistic. I'm a very artistic person, so.
Cool. How do you prepare physically and mentally for a championship like this?
So I fly a lot. I have amazing sponsors, Indoor Skydiving Botrop, and they gave me an amazing platform to just express myself, and they support a lot. So I can train as much as I can. I have a lot of imagination and things that I dream sometimes, and then I go and try. And of course you do some other things rather than the tunnel flying, because it's obviously you cannot do it like 8 hours a day. But I do a lot of stretching and cardio working, but I fly a lot.
All right. What specific skills or techniques have you been working on?
This year I really worked a lot on my technique. Because I come from gymnastics and circus, I'm naturally flexible and I have a lot of tricks, but my flying technique was less good, and I worked a lot on the technique. So I think this year I improved that a lot.
All right. Do you have any pre-competition rituals or routines?
Actually, I think that you just need to do as many competitions as you can, because this is the only training for competition, to practice the stress. And I try to really focus on my flying and knowing that I can control only myself. All the rest is out of my control. So especially in freestyle, which is very subjective category. So I just try to do my best.
All right. What do you think is the most challenging aspect of competitive indoor skydiving at this level?
I think all competitors want to win. And the moment you try to push yourself, you can also get injured. A lot of flying is it's 50% mental, I think. So you need to train your mental side of competing also, and try to be as relaxed as possible, which is hard.
All right. And how do you control the pressure during the flight?
I just try to remind myself that I did this routine a million times at least, and I know what to do, and my body knows what to do, so I just need to do it. And this year also the routine that I fly, it comes from the heart. I had amazing year. If you look at the sponsor I got and career-wise, but I had really difficult year in my personal life. So this year I took this story of my life and try to express it in my routine. So now whenever I fly, I just tell myself, you're gonna show the world and you're gonna show the audience, you're gonna tell a story. And if I manage to do this, then I then for me I won, because this is what I wanted to do this year. I wanted to tell a story.
Okay, and I especially liked the choice of music of your routine. That was really, really nice.
Thank you. I chose it actually a long time ago, because this is the music that I really connect to, and I have a lot of feelings when I hear it. And usually when you train your routine, at some point you can't hear the music anymore. It's like too much. After you finish competition, you don't want to hear it anymore. But this year, whenever I hear it, whenever I fly it, when I end up, I get emotional as it was the first time. Like I really feel it.
Do you listen to the music while you are flying?
Yes, we have these transmitters, and it was really also important for me to build the routine on the music and like do it. It took time. I took the time and I built it exactly on the music, and
it's like choreography, right?
I did the choreography, and I like what I built very much.
Great. Can you describe any memorable moment from previous championships? Do you remember any?
In past competition, like big competitions, I was just very competitive in my mind, but I forgot to have fun. So I was very stressed and try to control everything, and this year, maybe with all these things that happened to me, just made me realize that I can't control everything. So I can only control myself and do my best. And I think this competition, the whole season, I did 4 competitions this season, and just made me realize that this is the best year by far, so far. And I hope it will keep going on like that.
Great. What do you love the most about indoor skydiving?
First of all, I like that you can see the audience and the judges, and you feel the competition. Because before that I was competing in the sky, and in the sky it's like a jump. You just see your video man. So I really like that, and I like to see emotion of people that when they see me fly, I like to see it. It's a performer thing, you know? I used to perform a lot, so as a performer, I just look for that. But in competition, I try not to look outside. I see only the glass.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now in this sport?
Well, I'm an old competitor. I'm already 40. I don't feel 40. I feel like I'm like in my best shape right now. So hopefully I will still compete and give a good fight to all these kids. And I already coached a lot of freestylers, so I started to see my students in competitions, and I really want to spread the love of flying, and especially freestyle. So I coach a lot, and I like to see my students fly and win and become better and better. Better than me, better than everybody. I hope it will happen. Okay,
and any advice for aspiring indoor skydivers?
When you love it and you have something that you love that much, you just need to go for it no matter what other people say. Because people usually tend to like pull you down a little bit.
Yeah.
Just close the ears, look forward, and do whatever you believe in. You can do whatever you want, if you want it enough.
All right. So then I have a few questions about this tunnel in particular. What's your take on this tunnel so far?
Okay, so very beautiful. The high glass, it's amazing. You can, most of us, the flyers that don't fly in this kind of tunnel, we used to much lower glass, so it's sometimes a little bit harder to adapt. But the wind is amazing, smooth. There's no burble at the door, and I really like it. Sometimes it's a little bit too cold for me because it's the AC is working really, really good, but really nice tunnel, amazing. I hope we're gonna get to fly in more and more tunnels, good tunnels, because we had some competitions with very bad tunnels. I will not say names.
Okay.
But I really like that there is like a small trampoline at the door.
Yeah.
And it took me a little bit of time to get used to the entrance because I stand at the door and the entrance, and the wind is very powerful. But really amazing tunnel. The wind is really good and stable. Everywhere there's no burbles. I'm impressed.
Cool.
I would really want to try to jump from the higher door, but we are in the competition, so.
Okay. Okay, and if you think of anything that could be still improved in this tunnel, what it could be from your point of view?
Maybe you can combine with the ISG, do something together, then it would be like the best tunnel ever.
And what are the difference
because
between?
I'm coming from ISG, so I have to say it.
Okay, and what is the difference? Like what's missing? What you would say?
So in ISG tunnels, there is just super smooth air. Super smooth. It's really hard to describe it at the beginning because I started in an iFly tunnel, not in ISG. But whenever, after a while that I had some time in the air and I could feel it, I was like amazed. It was like, how can it be that there is so much difference between wind?
Okay.
And so they have like this amazing way of making this air super smooth. I'm not an engineer, so I don't know how they do that, but it's really good. And I also like when the diffuser is very high, like here. So this is very nice for flyers to can go up and down and dive really a lot. And actually, in my routine, there's this handstand moment that here I can take it longer and it feels amazing.
All right, Daphne, I wish you a successful championship.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I like the handshake, the firm handshake. Yeah, cool. Thank you and keep watching.
Yeah, thank you.